We made it to Iglit-Baco National Park, and this is about, I don't know, maybe an hour and 30-minute drive with a motorcycle north of San Jose. So we made it to San Jose yesterday. We arrived here yesterday in San Jose from the island of Coron on this ferry. I'll show you guys a picture of it. And anyway, that ferry ended up being, instead of 3.5 hours like we were told, it was like 8.5 hours. I had no idea. Of course, you know, this is kind of normal in the Philippines to get these surprises, so I'm used to it. So they did feed us some lunch, so that was pretty cool. But anyway, we made it. Our plan was to make it over to San Jose from Coron. And then we did not have an Airbnb lined up because because when I looked at the Airbnb site, there was just so sparse choices. There was hardly any choices at all. And I was kind of surprised at that. So I thought, well, maybe it's just not popular in that area. But it turns out, I kind of find out once I got to shore, you know, this place isn't really geared towards tourists or foreigners or anything like that. Another thing I found out, our plan was was to get an Airbnb, and then the next step it was to get a motorcycle rental, which I thought, a city the size of San Jose, it would be pretty easy to find a motorcycle rental. Well, it wasn't. There's not a motorcycle rental in this town. So and this is, so I went to the hotel front desk. We did find a hotel, so I went up there and asked her, you know, about, we want to rent a motorcycle. Anyway, it just does not exist here. So what we did, we just started kind of asking people, you know, these like tire repair shops. They had these little shops called vulcanizing, and I guess that's repairing, well, it's basically a tire store, I guess, but they never really have any stocks of tires. You know, it's just these small little mom and pop shops. And I think they fix flats and things like that. And anyway, the first guy we asked, he was all excited about it because I said I was going to pay 600 pesos if we could find somebody with a good bike to rent out from them. You know, it's sort of a win-win situation. And anyway, that guy didn't pan out, but we went to a restaurant to eat, and then we started asking around, and we told him what the deal is, what we were looking for. Sure enough, a guy that worked at the restaurant, a cook, he would rent his bike out for 600 pesos per day, which I think works out to about $11 per day, which I'm more than happy to pay, and I know he's more than happy to get. So we worked out a deal. We filled out a little contract, and I just paid him up front. Anyway, we have a nice Honda motorcycle, automatic. I'll show you guys a picture of it. Please be patient and wait, I'll show it to you. There it is, okay, in all its glory. But anyway, that suits us great. So we have that for 6 days. So the whole motorcycle rental thing just works out great. On Coron, we rented it for, well, as long as we were there, for like 3 weeks. And having the freedom of having your own motorcycle, and of course being able to go wherever you wanted at any time you want, just works out great. So that's what we did there. So we're all set with, well, we do have a place to stay. We have a motorcycle. We have a full tank of gas. And let's see. So right away we took the motorcycle and filled it up with gas and went to an ATM and found that. And then we just headed up this road, which kind of leads to Baco Iglit National Park, which I believe that is exactly where we're at. And we're at this place, or near here. We haven't exactly found it. The place is called Tamarod Gene Pool. I don't know why it's called that. I think it's some kind of, I don't know, grazing cows or something that are about to go extinct. And So I guess maybe if we kept taking that road up there, we would get there. But you know, very often if you look up these places on the internet, you know, if there's not a lot of information out there on it, but you know it exists because it's on the internet, well, you just don't know what you're going to get until you get there. And I don't imagine there's much up there. I imagine there's probably a herd or something, because I YouTubed it and there is something up there. So, because people were talking about it, I didn't want to see the full YouTube video. You know, it's like giving the story away. So, but there's also this place called Devil's Mountain, which is very cool. And I'll show you guys a video of that, but it's beautiful. And again, the videos never do any of these places justice, but the Devil's Mountain looks really, really cool. So anyway, we kept taking this road. We've been driving for about 2 hours. We stopped and took a break a couple of times, and we just kept going until the road ends, and the road just gets narrower and narrower, and we end up at this riverbed, which the road still goes somewhere. It goes right across the river. As you could see, you know, if maybe you could see it, there's a road going across the river. And there's the road. There's the bike, by the way. Pretty snazzy, huh? So we got that going for us. Plenty of transportation. There's a road going across, and it goes across there. And anyway, oh, there's Cecily. She's waving. All right, and there's the mountain range, which is absolutely gorgeous out here. But I did ask Cecily, you know, what are we gonna do out here for 6 days? And I guess, you know, Corone, we didn't have things lined up every day. In Corone, I went to the gym and we went swimming. So I'll probably find some swimming, maybe some snorkeling out here. And we'll just kind of hang out here. And actually, I mean, even Cecily said, I don't mind hanging out right here. I mean, look how beautiful this is. This is absolutely gorgeous up here. And the temperature's nice. It's a little bit warm, but nothing uncomfortable. So, you know, I think what we're gonna do is, well, we did bring some beer up here, but what we'll do, we'll probably prepare a lunch, maybe tomorrow, and some ice and some beers, and just kind of come up here and hang out. And I really don't mind doing that. It's really one of the few places that I go to that is just so serene and peaceful, you know? So it's nice. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. Gosh, I'm up to about 8 minutes. I'll see you guys soon.